Let me ask you this. When you go to the grocery store, you have a line of people waiting behind you, your buggy's all the way full. Which would you be more inclined to say? Oh, wait, hang on, I have a coupon, and meanwhile, everyone behind you is looking at you like, oh my gosh. Or would you say, oh, I have a gift card? Me, I would say I have a gift card.
But it's a coupon.
But it's a coupon.
Yeah, so let us tell you, today we're going to go over a few tricks if you're doing couponing or giving offers. And it's based on some experience we have, and we actually hired a behavioral scientist from the Pentagon to write a white paper to substantiate what we're about to tell you. And you can find that on our blog, on the Marketing Box blog. So years ago, we got hired by a fast food quick service restaurant, Chick-fil-A, right? Chick-fil-A, yeah. So local Chick-fil-A owners wanted us to go build out a campaign. They were getting ready to start offering a spicy chicken sandwich. And one of the purposes of this direct mail piece was to get people to a landing page to answer these questions, right? Or to interact with the customer some kind of way to get these answers. Hey, if we offered a spicy chicken sandwich, would you like that, right? Would you?
So they already knew that they wanted to offer a spicy chicken sandwich, but the public didn't know that yet.
The public didn't know yet. So this was prior to the spicy chicken sandwich. This was back in 2009, 2010. In fact, this campaign I'm going to kind of jump into a little bit, wound up landing us on the cover of Entrepreneur Magazine as turning the junk in the mail into this powerful marketing machine. And it's because the results that we got were almost out of this world kind of results. But essentially, so Chick-fil-A came to us and said, hey, we want to do this direct mail campaign. They showed us what their direct mailers that they had done previously, and a lot of times they'd send them out. They would have a coupon on it that people would clip out and bring in. And we said, well, Chick-fil-A, we think we have a better solution for you, and it's better because of all of these reasons. And we said, we're going to put, in this direct mail piece, we actually did what, you ever see one of those little plastic mailers where it's kind of like a hard plastic and it's got like a pop-out card on it? So we decided to do, I think it was a 4x6 plastic mailer with a little pop-out coupon on it. But instead of us putting it in the shape of a coupon, we put it in the shape of a gift card. Why did we do this? Because through our research with this behavioral scientist from the Pentagon, so I had a friend of mine that worked in D.C. that was friends with this person who happened to do this. And so we had him write this white paper. And essentially what he found was there's a stigma around coupons, right? Around exactly what you talked about.
That you're cheap.
You're cheap. It's like, man, it makes you feel a certain way psychologically. When you're at that cash register, it's like a weird thing.
Feel very like impatient and rushed.
Especially at a grocery store, if all of a sudden you have somebody that's given like
30,000 coupons.
Exactly. Exactly. So our suggestion to them and what we proposed was, let's take the coupon and let's do something even more radical. Instead of giving the coupon to the customer like they typically would, they could clip it out and bring it in. We said, no, we're going to make them go to a landing page. We're going to put what's called a personalized URL on the direct mail piece. So we built a landing page. We personalized, so every person that got a mail piece had their own URL on it. And basically we said, to get this coupon, to activate this coupon, you need to go online and give us this information in order to activate it. So we said, basically, go here to activate this coupon. Chick-fil-A thought we were crazy. They said, why in the world would anybody go online to activate a coupon when they get coupons all the time? We said, it's just the way that it just give us a shot. So we launched the campaign, and essentially what we did is we said, you have to have a good call to action. We said, hey, Shannon, to receive a 2-for-1 chicken sandwich, go online to your personalized website to activate this offer. So it was a strong call to act. We were telling the customer exactly what we wanted them to do, and they knew in return they were going to get their coupon, right?
So what were they being asked once they got to the landing page?
So when they got to the landing page, it already pre-filled their name and address because we already had that. We asked them for their email and their mobile number. So Chick-fil-A now was increasing their email database. But after they filled out the form, in our platform, we have the ability to serve surveys up, right? And so then we served 3 survey questions up, one of them being, we're thinking about offering a spicy chicken sandwich. Would you like that? Are you in favor of that? So the answers were overwhelmingly yes. But we had one more component to our landing page funnel. We have a widget that allows people to share. You see, what happens is there's two types of purchases in the world. There's impulse purchase. They're considered purchases. Your house, your car is a considered purchase, right? People think about those things. They have to make a decision. They have to look at their finances. It's a considered purchase, right? Quick service restaurants, clothing, retail, those are impulse items, right? That if you see the right offer or the right thing on social media, you're gonna get it, right?
And FOMO,
so,
that's easy.
So
to
it's
have
a
FOMO
great,
with.
yeah. So it's great to share. When you're sharing those type of offers, a lot of people are going to be interesting because we eat every day. Chick-fil-A is a very known brand, and so the thing we added to it is we added a sweepstakes, right? So then when the customer finished filling out the form and they answered the few survey questions, and this is like a really easy experience. They put their information in, a survey question slides in, they boom.
Yep.
And now we serve them up a screen that said, share this with your friends to win Chick-fil-A for a year, free Chick-fil-A for a year, which was like number one meal for 52 weeks. It probably cost Chick-fil-A $50. Well, that share item went viral. In our platform, we can know who shared it and who didn't. We can tell how many people came in from someone's share. So we can it's kind of like the sharing feature is almost like a passive way to make a recommendation, word of mouth, right? So the way businesses always rely on things is word of mouth. Well, sometimes it's hard to ask your customers, hey, go tell these people about this, go tell these people about that. Well, we built a widget that now you can make this recommendation. So when they got to that page, they just basically clicked on the Facebook icon. It opens up a window. We were able in our platform to already have predetermined what the image was, what the message was going to be. They just type a little note, says, hey, I took advantage of this. You guys should too. And now anybody in their social media, their Twitter, their Facebook, their LinkedIn, their email, they see that, they click on it. They're back at that same landing page.
They're like, I want free Chick-fil-A for a year.
I want free Chick-fil-A for a year. So now all the people you posted on your feed, someone clicks it. Now they're back in that same landing page, answering the same questions, and now we've used the power of the customers to go spread the word, right? So the net results of this campaign, I think it might be the greatest direct mail campaign in history because I've never seen. We sent out in one of the case studies 5,000 postcards, and it went viral all over the country. The sharing went viral, and there was 15,000 redemptions on a 5,000 piece mail campaign. And to put that in a little bit of perspective, if you get a 2 or 3, 4, maybe 5% conversion, you're crushing it in the direct mail space. Well, this went viral all over the country, and people were walking in Chick-fil-A's to the tune of a 300% redemption.
Wow. 300%.
300%.
In comparison to what is normally considered good, like a 3 to 5%.
3 to 5%. Yeah.
300%.
Yeah, because what happened is we were very clear on the value that the customer was getting, and then once someone commits to giving you that information, the other byproduct of this,
they see more value.
They see more value, yeah. And so when it's kind of like, why do people overeat at a buffet or go see a show that maybe they had bought a ticket for, but they really weren't interested in? Because once you've put some effort towards something psychologically gives you the impulse to want to use that and follow through with it, right? So, you would think, hey, you guys are putting this roadblock up that's going to not just let people clip the coupon. That's not good. That's going to work out against us. But when you think about it from a psychological standpoint, the very fact that we were making those people do something to get it, they would deem that more valuable and then be much more likely to redeem it. So not only does it help increase conversions, it actually helps with redemption because of the way psychologically we made them jump through a few hoops. So They look at that as way more valuable than something they just had to clip out. So, it was a great, it was a great case study. It landed us actually on, in Entrepreneur Magazine because of this. But the story didn't end too good because we ultimately got fired. And we got fired because I didn't know that this is the way this works, and the local Chick-fil-A people didn't really think that this was even possible. Because sharing, we did this back when Facebook, I think Facebook has 2 billion members on it. They only had 50 million people on Facebook. That's how long ago this was. It was right at the beginning. We were the first ones to introduce this sharing mechanism into a landing page funnel. And they just never expected it. So with the way it works with Chick-fil-A is the local franchises were responsible for all those coupon redemptions all over the country, because all of these things are compartmentalized by your local franchise, right? When there's an offer that goes out, it's only
it doesn't mean right. It doesn't mean that it's in every Chick-fil-A across the world.
All across the world. And so these things got shared out, and people were walking in Chick-fil-A's all over the United States redeeming these things. And the franchisees are like, what the heck is going on?
And so that's why now when they have these things, they always make sure to say, not offered at every store.
We probably, if they ever were leaving that out before, after this one, they never left it out anymore. Yeah, so we got fired, so it might be, like I said, I've never seen in 20 years a direct mail campaign that even comes close to this. So I'm going to say we've done the
You really
world's
won there,
best.
and you learned.
We learned that sometimes, you got to ask the question you didn't know you had to ask. Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
But listen, so there's a variety of reasons why, and it's a very easy thing to introduce. You change your coupon into the shape of a gift card. You personalize it. You ask them to jump through a hoop or two to get that coupon. I think it's logical. If they think it's valuable enough, people don't have a problem going and giving you their information. And now we're helping you build your database up, and at the same time, we're helping you actually increase the numbers at the cash register, which that's what it's all about.
Well, guys, I hope you learned something today, because I did.